Chromia. So Chromia is one of the go-to kind of places to build games. They've got some of well, in 2021 they had some of the more up-and-coming, exciting crypto games on their platform. For example, My Neighbor Alice. Since then, it's had a tough time in terms of price. It did actually have a little mini rally in this bull cycle before a pullback. So we're going to take a look at what's happening, where the ecosystem's at right now, and what it can hit this bull cycle. Now, before I get into it, if you're new here, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I show myself buying up all of these coins. These cryptos I thought could do very, very well and make a lot of money. Now you can see what they were all worth when I recorded my videos. These are the highs these cryptos hit 16 months on, and these are what your profits would have been if you'd popped $100 into these coins. 100 into each in that time would have made you over 123 grand. Now, you don't have 60 months to get things sorted. Bitcoin will be hitting new highs soon enough. Altcoin season will be kicking on. And if you're not happy with the coins you own or you don't own any cryptos, get on to copymycrypto.com and just have a read through the site. Now, that's the site I run where I share every single coin I own with my members. When I'm ready to buy or sell any coin, I tell my members the coin that I'm going to be buying or selling and the price that I'm going to be buying or selling at. So all my members get in and out of cryptos at the same price as me, meaning they make the same profit and they don't have any work to do at all. If you go onto my site, you'll be able to see some of the profits that my members have made. You'll also be able to see some of my past successes, both of which are public record. If you go onto the old videos on this channel, you can verify everything that you read and you watch and you see. And if after doing that you like what you see and you want to hear more, you want to hear about the coins I think are going to be the big winners of this bull cycle, like I predicted with Phantom and many of these. All you've got to do to find out is join up on the site, guys. Now, Chromia. So, as we can see, back in 2020 it was at only 2 cents. It did hit an all-time high of $1.50. Obviously pulled back quite a bit from there. Hit lows of around about 8.5 cents in the bear cycle. Rallied to about 50 cents so far in the kind of past year. Now, Chromia is on Binance. It isn't on Coinbase, so Coinbase is the one that could give it a bounce potentially. Volume isn't good enough to justify getting on Coinbase right now, though. It's a modular relational blockchain that aims to make it easy for people to build dApps. It's founded by Chromia, which is a company that's been working on blockchain solutions for a ton of different sectors for a while, like finance, real estate, gaming, public services. And they're known for creating colored coins, which are user-defined assets on a blockchain, and they can represent anything from currencies to stocks to collectibles. Now, that's not exactly taken off, but they have had some success with some of the dApps that have ended up on there. My Neighbor Alice is one example. They had LAC property chain, which was a land registry system as well. Again, I don't think that's taken off as of yet, but I think that's probably a natural place for blockchain tech to really come into a system that's kind of old and outdated. The land registry system is a joke in most countries. They have decentralized options protocols like Corite, music streaming service like Corite. Hedgeit is the decentralized options protocol. They've got some strategy games as well. As I said, it was developed or began developing by Chromia, which is founded by Henrik Higelt, or Perelman, and Alex Mizrahi, who had previously worked together on colored coins, one of the first protocols to enable user-defined assets on the blockchain, as well as SafeBit, which was a user-friendly Bitcoin wallet. They had 3 funding rounds. There was a private sale that took place in 2018 that raised $3 million with some big names in it. The second was a public sale that took place in 2019 and they raised $2.5 million on KuCoin Spotlight. And the third was an undisclosed amount from Binance Labs, which is obviously the VC of Binance. Now, they have also received a strategic investment from Animoca Brands, which is a big developer and publisher of mobile games. So they have had a ton of different investments. Now, when we actually take a look at where things are at right now, firstly, by the way, too much happening here. Too much happening, okay? I really don't like when that happens. So roadmap has a link, ecosystem doesn't. It's not great. So if we start having a look through, right? So blockchains too basic, primitive, and experimental compared with databases. Traditional blockchains record information in a list format, making it difficult to store and manage complex data sets on chain. Also reliant on centralized servers and third-party providers. So they add relational databases to fix them. Modular, not monolithic. Use cases. So AI is one of their use cases. One of the use cases of Chromia, making more of a transparent system. Data, so structured data powered by their blockchain, and then gaming. And realistically, right now, they are jumping on the AI bandwagon, but realistically, we have seen huge developments in AI over the past few years. Obviously, AI already existed, and most people forget that. But the huge innovations with ChatGPT and more have really started pushing AI forward and into the forefront of most people's mind. I know a lot of people that know nothing about AI that have been investing in AI companies because they just hear about it all the damn time. So they are working on AI in inference optimization. So this is to establish a readily available inference service on mainnet, which is optimized to use with the vector database extension and AI agents. AI agents is something we're going to see way more of as time goes on, without a shadow of a doubt. I think right now it's quite surprising we haven't seen more development on the AI front with regards to trading. I know there's certainly been some development, no doubt about it, but I thought we would be further along by now. In terms of games, not really much has changed. Chain of Alliance, Mines of Delania, My Neighbor Alice, that's really it. Okay, so in terms of ecosystem, not great, right? They are, now, I wonder if their new roadmap is going to be where their success comes from. But in a world where, in a crypto world where we've got AI everywhere, it's going to be hard to sort of separate them from the herd here. So I'm not sure shifting focus or making AI a major focus is the right call, personally. But we will see, of course. So the mainnet is live now. So they have their vault, they have staking. If we check out the Explorer, that will give us an idea of what is happening as of right now. So not amazing in terms of numbers, right? Monthly active users around 4,900. Total dApps is 29. Not great. Okay, and this is kind of the issue in the space right now, is there's so much competition. We are seeing the emergence of enormous amounts of blockchains or layer 2s, layer 1s. We are drowning in them all. And at the moment, really the thing, like the number one thing that's really pushing most blockchains forward is throughput. In terms of development, it's, can your blockchain process, how many transactions per second can your blockchain process? That's what most developers are paying attention to. Which is why Solana has been so good, because they've got good throughput and they're ready. Their mainnet's up, everything is ready. It's why we've seen coins like Aptos and Sui blast into the top 100, because they've got huge theoretical throughput. Now they're not hitting that yet, but with their mainnets kind of live now, we've seen development surge. Chromia is behind on the newer ones, and that's kind of the issue. The new shiny thing is a big deal in crypto. We're seeing attention spans on older projects wane far faster than we ever did. And maybe that's down to the sheer volume of cryptos that we have. Back in 2017, we really only had about 20,000, 30,000 at peak cryptos. Now we're getting probably that same number developed every day. And yeah, most of them are complete crap. Most of them are meme coins that are going to die a death. But we keep seeing the emergence of some really interesting, promising projects. from strong developers and from teams that have outstanding connections in real world business, not crypto business. So with Chromia, I think this still has a legit shot to get back to kind of 50 cents. I can't see much more than that right now. But I will say this, I haven't dived into their AI focus enough. If their AI focus is going to separate them from the herd, then maybe this could do far, far more. But as of right now, I think we're drowning in AI. We've got too much. We've got so many projects that are trying to go AI focused because it's the new shiny thing. I am wondering how many of these AI cryptos are going to be around in a year or two, in all honesty. So I don't like seeing too many of these projects shifting to AI. I think that is short-term, a short-term mindset chasing something that is new. There are some really solid crypto projects that have been focused on AI since they began. They're ones to pay attention to from my perspective on that. Now, Chromia, they still have a chain that's used. And their data is probably the most valuable thing. How they introduce data into the blockchain is probably far, far more valuable than what their AI focus is going to be. But they need a surge in development and they need an increase in user base. Now, how they do that, whether it's just incentivizing users to come play with the blockchain, they've got to do something, because they've got to increase that 5,000-ish users a month. They've got to get that quadrupled bare minimum. The faster that grows, the faster the price of the coin long term will grow. So for their success and for the price to rise, they need to start really focusing on getting users more and more and more. The more users they get, the more we will see this price rise. I am interested to hear if anyone is using Chromia. Why are you using it? What about it do you like? Or are you just a long-term holder that uses it from time to time? Or if you're a former holder, why don't you hold it anymore? Let me know in the comments. And guys, look, we are in a bull cycle right now. If you're not happy with the coins you own, or you don't own any, get onto copymycrypto.com, have a look through the site. On the site, you will see the profits my members have made. You will see my past successes as well. These are all on the history of this channel. You can verify them all. On the site, I share with my members every single coin I own. When I'm ready to buy or sell any crypto, I tell my members the crypto that I'm going to be buying or selling, the price that I'm going to be buying or selling at. So my members get in and out of coins, same price as me, so they make the same profit without any work at all. And if after reading through the site, verifying it all, you like what you see and you want to hear more, you want to hear daily market updates I give my members, or you want to hear about the coins I think are going to be the big winners of this bull cycle, all you have to do to find out about any of that is join up on the site. And if you do, guys, I'll see you there. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.